No sugar?
Yeah. Maybe it's actually raw. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my god, what did we start with?
I'm sitting here with my good friend Jochem from the Netherlands. But actually you live in Sweden nowadays, right? So what are you eating today?
Today will actually be a special day. It's the last day of our more conventional diet. We will have a deep cleanse with a lot of raw food, some liver cleanses. We're gonna focus a lot. We're gonna focus our diet the next 2 weeks a lot on cleaning out the system and especially the fascia.
And where does this?
So it will be lots of green vegetables.
Where does this knowledge suddenly come from? Because you eat everything. How do I told you?
Actually, I don't eat conventional meat very often.
No.
I eat mainly game, fish, and healthy conventional. So I eat lots of vegetarian, vegan, quite a lot of raw food, but also lots of cooked food.
But you never ate completely vegan or raw food for 2 weeks, like we're going to do now?
I've been raw for this for almost a year.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Oh, you didn't tell me about that. How was it for you?
It was very good. I felt very clean and I got a very high energy of it.
And when you go raw, when you eat raw food, what do you eat then?
I ate mainly green vegetables and green stuff. Green vegetables, green smoothies, chlorella, spirulina, lots of avocados, lots of cabbage kinds.
I was thinking because you were talking about fish.
Yes, in Holland we eat raw fish and my body likes fish and I like fish. I grew up very close to the sea.
So you mean
we eat raw fish in Holland and
so you mean that you can eat fish while you're
I never said I go on a raw vegan diet. And the fish it's raw herring we ate in Holland, and that was that is not a very there are enough of them, so it's not a big pressure on the ecosystem to eat herring.
So anyway,
yes,
what we're going to do, I mean I have tried many different diets. The last one I tried for 6 weeks was carnivore, so I had only meat for 6 weeks. And why am I doing this? It's because I have problems with my nose. My nose gets blocked. I have to take cortisone, and it's just very annoying. And of course, if you go to the regular doctor, they want to do an operation. But the problem is, if they do an operation, you have to do it again after 1 year. That's what they have told me. So I don't want to do that because I think the body can heal naturally. And there's a lot of people who have autoimmune disorder, which I think this might be, that they eat carnivore and then they get well. But I got a little bit better for a while, but I didn't get well. And after 6 weeks, I just couldn't stand it anymore because it was terrible for me to just eat meat. I like meat, but I like to eat a balanced diet. I also tried I went vegetarian once. This was very long time ago. It was like 15 years or maybe more. And then it was very tricky because at that time you didn't have so many good vegetarian restaurants in Stockholm, and in general there were not as many vegetarians. So when I came home to my friends, if they had dinner, you always had to be the special guy who ate vegetarian.
Yes.
And so I did that for like 3 months back then, and then I did a lot of other different things. But now we'll see. I think we're gonna start to roll over into more vegan, and then go totally raw in a few days. So what do you say?
I will start almost totally raw tomorrow. I will sometimes eat roasted peanuts for my protein intake because I started to go quite a lot to the gym. But yeah, I will mainly eat salads the next day. Very sometimes fruits because it's too many sugars. And what I believe myself is that if we take care that our body is the maximum health that it can be, then a lot of things which are otherwise problematic will be taken away for some part at least.
Yeah. So if you sleep
And
well,
if
you eat well, you
exactly.
work out. I believe that too.
Drink
But
enough
my
water,
main,
no
drinking enough
sugar.
water, no sugar. I mean, in general, I don't eat refined sugar. I try to stay away from. I don't eat diet products. I don't eat gluten and wheat. In general, I try to stay like that. But I have my moments, you know, like, okay, I want this ice cream or I want this. But in general, that's...
You will
I'm eating
definitely
balance.
see those kind of moments in the next weeks. That will be interesting for the video.
We'll see.
Peter crawling the walls.
My main concern
Wanting
is
to eat
how
ice
am I
cream.
gonna keep this, you know. I'm a pretty thin guy already as it is, and I'm trying to work out now to build a little bit more muscle. Is this possible? I mean, if you look at certain documentaries, they say, yeah, of course it's possible. So I'm gonna investigate a little bit. What am I going to eat to be able to maintain my body weight, even maybe gain a little bit body weight while I'm doing this. So
I believe that that the answer lays for a big part in training, and we're not gonna skip proteins. So we will not eat animal proteins, but we will eat for the fats lots of avocado.
What about your
we will
fish?
eat some nuts.
you want to have fish?
If I
you said?
can find raw fish, then I will eat it, and otherwise I might by accident take some mackerel once in a while.
You mean the one that they have here?
No comments, please. But we can keep on coming here because they make a magnificent papaya salad.
Yeah, they do.
Which we will eat on a daily basis because this is our favorite lunch restaurant. I like both the food and the whole setup.
Yeah. So let's do like this. Tomorrow we start,
Yes,
and let's see how
this
it goes.
is the last day of our conventional
Last
diet.
meat meal.
Better
in a
taste
long
as good.
time. And we will post videos about this. Maybe we make it a whole long video. We'll see. But
We will do lots of apple cider vinegar, baths with Epsom salt, all kinds of healthy stuff.
So this is the last. So it's raw food breakfast. I thought raw food meant not boiling anything.
Tea and coffee is totally allowed.
Is it?
Yes, for me it is.
Oh, for you it is. Okay. This is my breakfast this morning. I guess the quality is gonna improve more and more. But this is what I had home now. It's papaya, peanuts, and what do you call this in English?
Are they rolled peanuts?
The peanuts are raw, I think. I'm not sure.
We must check it out.
What do you call this in English?
Today is transition.
Whale nut? It's walnut in Swedish. Well,
Walnuts.
Walnuts, yeah. Good stuff. You can take your coffee and peanuts now. I'll bring it for you.
Thank you.
This is what we're gonna have. Mango salad, papaya salad. But she's not here.
What? No, he's not here. We can look on. There will be more salad plates. Oh, look at what he has. Come. We can enjoy the big buffet even though we don't eat it.
Oh, but we can have a... No, that's not raw. I think maybe we start here. Eat some vegetarian stuff here today. It's not raw food, but I mean it's vegetarian.
Yeah, it's very good at least.
Yeah, looks good. Gonna have some of this, I think. Maybe an egg and maybe some of that.
Yes. I consider fish some kind of vegetable too, actually.
You do?
Almost.
But it's cooked also. But this food is also cooked, so
we should change the whole thing. Not raw food, only healthy stuff. This is healthy.
So you want to change it now to healthy instead of raw food?
Yes, actually, yes. We are in a country with beautiful food.
I'd say we go slowly. Now we start with this here today.
We must adjust a little bit. Oh, what is this?
This is tofu. This is sweet potato. This is vegetables. A little bit of rice. The sauce I have no idea about.
Oh, what is this?
What are you having? Fish,
Chili.
morning glory, rice. Tomorrow, raw food is coming. I promise.
So I think we should be realistic. For my sake, we can sometimes eat this morning glory or spinach or some nice cooked vegetable. That is no problem. And then with a tiny bit of rice, maybe red rice, of course, and some like fried fish. That's totally healthy.
You mean we're not gonna have raw food?
Well, basically we're gonna be 60%, 70% raw. So maybe one meal in 2 days like that, so we won't feel we're starving.
So I see it like a transition. I'm gonna try to go raw. And maybe it will take some time. I might have to eat a little bit of other stuff now the first 2 days. But then my aim is to eat raw.
Somewhere in time, in the coming week, we will go totally raw and we will actually do a few juice days to really cleanse out the liver.
Ah, juice days.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
And maybe we do some combo and other boosters for our immune system.
Okay, so we'll see what happens.
Yes.
So it's raw food day. Is it number 2 or number 3? Number 2, right? And I'm having my second. I had this one. Now I'm having this one. It's just a lot of fruit in there. That's my evening meal. Jochem, what did you have?
Yeah, lots of. I feel like an ocean inside now. An ocean of fruitiness. But I believe actually I'm fruity enough of myself, so I'm ready to quit with this detox. I'm actually ready to retox.
Are you gonna retox?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jochem is ready to retox. I'm gonna try a few more days, I think. I almost had fish today. I ended up eating a papaya salad for lunch, which I hated. What did you actually have just recently?
No comments.
No comments. I saw him, he had some fish. And the other stuff is not raw at all. It's not going so well, but we're having fun. What is going on here?
No, please, no camera, no camera. What is this actually? It's with honey, see? And see honey, C vitamin, chew. It's very healthy, I think.
There's no sugar in that one.
What is this? This looks Very interesting. Limited edition. Less sugar. Read? Less sugar. But my favorite is here. Only I heard terrible news about it. It contains 12% sugar.
12% sugar.
So 12% of 230 milliliters. It's actually not so much.
12%.
That is 24 milliliters.
It's still 12%. That's a lot.
20. They are so good before hitting the gym. It's
That's
like,
terrible. What is it in that one?
I don't know. It's like a few Red Bulls. It's not very healthy, but it's also not very good.
So today I am on day 5 with my raw food, and I'm having a smoothie. This is mango, blueberry and avocado, and it's been pretty good. I'm feeling a little bit lighter. I'm feeling hungry for fish and chicken sometimes. But in general, I'm feeling pretty good. I can somehow feel a little bit like I'm losing weight, and I'm already a lightweight person, so that is one of the problems. How is it going for you?
Excellent.
Yeah?
Excellent.
Tell me about it.
Well, I make it very flexible. I also am busy with my yoga practice, so flexibility is important. And now I enjoy a dragon fruit papaya mango smoothie. It's delicious.
But actually, I'm asking how it's going with your raw food. Are you still eating raw food?
Well, it is food. It is raw. So yeah, I'm happy with it.
But I happen to know that you've been eating fish and rice and all sorts of things.
Yes, because I'm also building muscles, and my brains need lots of proteins for my deep thinking.
So you're not actually doing...
I need sometimes some fish, but as I see it, it's totally okay to sometimes eat fish, because I
So basically what he's saying is he's not doing a raw food detox, or are you?
I'm kind of detoxing, that definitely. I quit eating all kind of sugars. I quit eating, which I didn't do anyhow. I don't eat any starches anymore, so I skip the rice. I skip all of those things. I sometimes fry some kale because I love it, and I sometimes eat fish for the protein. And for the rest, it's only raw fruit and vegetables, and I like it. But this is very close to my natural food.
So basically we're eating really healthy and doing a lot of yoga, and I'm doing Qigong now at the moment, 6 o'clock every morning, 2 hours, and 2 hours in the afternoon for 2 weeks with the Shaolin master. So that's I did the first 8 days, so that's going to be really interesting to see how it goes. And what about your yoga?
It's nice. It's good. Yes. I do yoga and I go to the gym every day. So after we been fixing my motorbike, Black Beauty, she was
You mean Victor's old bike?
Yes. She was in a bit of a state, so now she gets some healing from some tenderness, love and care from our friend Tiger.
Yeah, you check everything.
And when she's fixed, then I go to the gym. I'm gonna build some more, and the yoga is going good. It's interesting to have a daily practice.
It works fine.
It's new.
So the 5th day over now. Oh, hey Jochem. What's going on here?
We're eating a grilled fish.
What happened to the raw food diet?
Well, it actually made a lasting change. I absolutely don't eat any meat from conventional. I don't eat conventional meat anymore, so I only eat fish and vegetables. But it's still kind of. I didn't do raw food diet. I just did a cleanse. It's still going on. But fish is one of the cleanest things. But definitely also spiritually.
But it's not raw food, right?
It's not for nothing that Jesus chose to be surrounded by fishermen.
So you consider it as raw food?
I consider fish as holy food. Sacred food. Kapuka.
What does that mean?
That is sacred. It connects us to the spirit and the element of water.
But what happened to the raw food diet?
It's here. Look. That's very raw.
Oh, so that's the raw food diet.
So raw, so nice.
So we are on day 8 now, I think it is.
Yes, we did it.
And no, we did not do it.
That's why I like it.
Because this is my second fish. I had one 2 days ago as well. So what I feel with the raw food diet is that I'm not getting enough food. It's kind of difficult for me to get enough. I don't know how to do it, and I have this guide here, and he doesn't really know how to do it either. So
I'm in training.
Also,
I need to build.
He also goes a lot to the gym. I'm doing 4 hours Qigong with the Shaolin master every day now. So
It's not on the raw food diet.
basically we failed.
No,
But
failure is not an option.
isn't it?
No,
So
we
What-
found
what is
our
that?
style.
yeah, but it's not raw food. So I'm gonna eat fish every second day. And then I'm going to continue with raw food for a little while more, because I feel lighter in my body. I feel cleaner. There's something definitely going on. I can feel that. My nose is a little bit better. I had a problem with the blocked nose, and my blocked nose is less blocked, I would say. It's not perfectly good. I don't know. Maybe it's. We did before the Qigong that I started. You and we did yoga every day, every morning for 1.5 hours. This is the way I'm going to continue, and the raw food diet is failed for sure. A person who eats raw food would not say that this is raw food. It's
sacred.
Or not.